Hello everyone, and welcome to the Commexis Cast Daily for Monday, December 4th, 2017. All the news you need to know from our inbox to yours. I'm Matthew McGrorty, the videographer and podcaster here at Commexis, and today I am joined by the lead strategist at Commexis, Phillip Brooks.
Good morning.
And the president of Commexis, Len Ward.
Good morning.
So our first story today, Facebook is introducing pre-roll ads to Facebook Watch. So Facebook Watch is a platform that they recently came out with integrated into Facebook itself that is designed to have some longer form content in comparison to typically the shorter content you find on news feeds. And they've been paying a lot of publishers to have sort of live show-esque videos on there and a couple other smaller, longer form things. So this is an interesting change because Mark Zuckerberg and Facebook typically have not been super huge fans of pre-roll ads. So for example, I have a quote from Mark from July. "We don't need to do pre-roll because our model is not one where you come to Facebook to watch one piece of content, you come to look at a feed." And while that is, I think, valid, obviously they're trying to change that up a little bit with Facebook Watch. In addition, a lot of people really don't like the current system for Facebook Watch, which is mid-roll ads. People do not like mid-roll ads, which is a sort of a thing that we've known for a while now, but that Facebook has a couple numbers on. One of the comments from one of the publishers is there have been comments from viewers about how annoying the ads are. They say they would rather watch pre-roll than watch a video and be interrupted. And Facebook has said that mid-roll ads see a 70% completion rate, but they do not specify if that is just in Watch, because that is for all mid-roll ads. And they also don't talk about who stops watching things on Facebook and through Facebook Watch after a mid-roll ad has started.
I'd like to say that, that abandonment rate would really be would be the telling statistic for me, because I got to tell you, a lot of times if I'm watching something and that pops up, I'm like, and I just keep scrolling. I mean, their format actually kind of works against them in that way, because you know, you've got so many different things in the feed. You start watching something and a mid-roll comes, like, all right, I'll just move on to the next thing, and I never come back to it. So
yeah, I think this is a smart move too for Facebook Watch, just because we've seen it, you know, sort of tried and true proven with YouTube that pre-roll ads are the least intrusive that you can really get. And you know, I understand also why they don't want to run them on their other content, because I don't want to watch a 5 to 15 second video for a 30-second piece, but obviously Facebook Watch is meant for much longer viewing. And our second story for today, Phil, take it away.
Yeah, so this is just a little bit of a roundup of something that it's a story that we've heard in many different forums over the last few years. But just to kind of put a cherry on top of this, Magna, Zenith, and Group M did a study to study how exactly the duopoly will affect you know, statistics for digital growth going forward. And in this case, they have some really interesting numbers. But I think this statement right here is what mirrors almost exactly what our philosophy is with the duopoly when it comes to Google and Facebook, which is, this is coming from Jonathan Bernard, the head of forecasting at Zenith. Brands need to learn to live with Facebook and Google. They and their agencies need as strong a partnership with these two platforms as possible. We don't see anything to challenge them at the moment. So, and just to back that statement up with some numbers, they predict the industry will grow between 3.5% to 5.5% this year, to as high as 535 billion. And their also point was that digital itself will continue to grow and account for more than half of global ad dollars by 2020. And Google and Facebook's current share of that digital ad investment is predicted to eclipse 84% by next year. So, you know, it's really kind of, there's only two players on the stage right now. And the other interesting thing that they pointed out was that they don't think that there's anybody there to push them except maybe Amazon. So I thought that was pretty interesting, just to see, you know, what they thought, you know, to take those numbers and sort of extrapolate that into some predictive models, and to even look at some of the potential challengers within those two, you know, to the two in the duopoly. But again, I just wanted to reinforce that that's really our belief as well, and that's why a lot of the strategies that we build are built around those two platforms.
84% of all of your ad dollars should be going to those two things. If you want to kind of do 16% and need to move a little bit around, Snapchat, things like that, feel free, but 84% of all of your ad dollars need to be here. Now it's just trying to figure out which platforms within those two platforms work well for you. But yeah, that's a stunning number, 84%. Really is.
I mean, and we talk about, and now there's all these other options. You've got the pre-roll ads, you've got mid-roll ads, you've got retargeting. These are, things that people are still kind of dipping a toe in when, we're encouraging our clients to jump full in the pool with it because it works. And it works better than anything else that we have available right now. Yeah,
and one of the things in the Facebook article that I didn't mention, but that was mentioned in it, talked about how they're hoping that these pre-roll ads add another dimension, but they're basically saying this is just one more checkbox that will help you on this platform and reach your customers. Well, thank everybody for tuning in to today's episode of the Commexis Cast Daily. Check us out tomorrow for more of the latest trending news. Have a great day.